Hey guys, this is Zexanite. Welcome back. We are playing some more Asagao Academy. When we last left off, Hana was being told fucking downer, saying we can't go fight aliens. I don't know what's wrong with her. Have some faith in yourself. That's totally what's happening. Yeah, we're gonna fight aliens. We're gonna fight those aliens. So now that you're in good with PBG, can you introduce me to Jared? I'm not in with. He doesn't even. I not share one conversation with the guy. What was she getting at? A hot flash of doubt seized me. Was it possible that Mai only liked me because she thought I knew the normal boots guys? No, I don't think so, because, like before, I talked about any of the normal boots guys, she was, still, really super nice to me, so I just think she's really nice. That couldn't be the case, though. She was so nice. Still, looking at her shining, eager face, I couldn't talk myself out of the idea. Actually, I thought PBG didn't like me.
What?
What? Why would you think that?
Well,
He was glaring at me. Man, you just don't understand. It's a love triangle. It's a love triangle. A love triangle between who? What? What? A triangle? The two guys who like me? All of a sudden? I can see it. Stars practically erupted from her eye. That's not healthy. You should get that checked out. BBG, I can't. Wait, Isaiah. BBG, I can't. But Hana, I love you. But my maidenhood. Where are you going with this? I slammed my fork under the table, and Maya looked pleased with herself. Okay, I'm just kidding. You look really cute when you blush. You almost match your hair. That's not fair at all. I beg to differ. Still. I searched my mind, eager to change the subject. That was quite an impressive scenario.
what?
Well, what? No, it wasn't. I just made it up on the spot. Maya laughed nervously. So, that girl who was talking to me when we got separated. Mai told me the story of her past friendship with this girl, like they were eternal arch nemesis. Apparently they had some bad blood. I nodded, choosing to take the time to relax. Before I knew it, we were finished eating. We got up and tossed our trays together as I headed toward the door, though Mai hesitated. Hey, I forgot something back at the dorm. Oh, need help? No, I'm totally okay. I'm just gonna go get it. I'll see you later, though, right?
See you later.
See you in class. I waved, and Mai sprinted off in the direction of the dorms. Alone again, I crossed my arms and headed back to Poppy Hall. Large groups of 7 or 8 people were laying out in the sun, playing catch and eating lunch on the lawn. I don't know, whatever. It looked like fun to have so many friends like that. I smiled. Maybe this school really would be better than my last. Without students inside of it, Poppy Hall looked a bit like an abandoned hospital. It's because of those, funky blue lockers. My footsteps echoed as I climbed the stairs to the 4th floor. There was nothing to do. I didn't even have a book to read. That's okay. I should have brought it when No, so find someone to talk to or something. I don't know. I stepped into the classroom and saw a flash of movement by the window. A boy sat on the windowsill, and he jerked up when I came in. He was silhouetted by the afternoon sunshine. I couldn't quite tell who he was. I'm sorry, did it bother you? The boy stood and shook his head, then crossed to a desk on the opposite side of the room. As he passed, I was able to see him clearly. Another Normal Boots jacket. This guy. He was Shane from the Normal Boots Club. How on earth did this keep happening to me? Shane sat down at his desk and fidgeted with his hands a little, and then turned to me. You're the new girl. I nodded. My name is Hannah. It's nice to meet you. He nodded. Shane. The silence filled the space between us. The panic built up inside me. This was my chance to get in with the Normal Boots Club, and I was blowing. Just say something. Be like, hey, I like your haircut, or something like that. I sat at my desk, fiddling with my hands. There was nothing for it. I had to try to make conversation. Exactly. That was my plan all along. You, Shane looked at me, unsmiling. You're part of the Normal Boots Club. Yes, I am. Why? He spoke to me. He spoke as if it were a challenge, almost glaring at me. Oh, I just saw your jackets, so I trailed off. The jackets are really cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, they are. Silence again. I get the feeling I don't really want to go for this guy. He seemed skeptical, as if he expected me to crawl out of my skin and reveal myself to be a large amphibious reptile. I don't know. I think amphibians and reptiles are two different things, Hannah. I had to do something. Who knew when another chance like this would come? But Shane didn't really seem friendly. In fact, he seemed downright suspicious. Surely he wasn't on to me already. Maybe it was better not to risk it? Well, yeah, we didn't bring the book specifically because we wanted to talk to people, so we're going to try talking to him. So you play games then? Shane looked over at me. I've always been interested in video games, but I didn't get to play them much growing up. They're really expensive and my dad couldn't afford them, but I used to go over to my friend's house to play there. Shane didn't respond. Now what? I was out of stuff to say. What did you play?
What?
What? Oh, Mario Kart! I go into the battle mode on the triple deck. He would drive around by himself on the top level, and I'd try and blueby trap. Lowest level. There's a good spot next to the ramp. I'd wait there until my mom came racing down the ramp to find me, then smash her with a red shell. Shane's angry stare faded. He was smiling, sort of. He made the whole room 10 shades brighter, or maybe I was more relaxed. Your mom must have been mad. She was, but she always let me do it, probably on purpose. Did your mom... The door slid open, and Mimi and her friends and a couple of chatting girls entered the classroom. They stopped and stared to me and Shane. It was clear that they thought that they were interrupting something, even though we were sitting in opposite ends of the room. Sorry. No, it's fine. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy that they caught me talking to the Shane of the Normal Boots Club. The girls went to their desks and sat down. Where were you? Shane was staring at me again, with an odd, hurt look on his face. Immediately, I felt like I was caught doing something I wasn't supposed to. Did he know what I was trying to do? I mean, it wasn't like I didn't want to talk to him. He was an interesting guy. You don't really know that, you know. You only, spoke with him for, 2 seconds. I mean, I don't know. It's not like I only talked to him because he was a normal... Are you sure? I don't see you talking to a bunch of other guys, Hannah. It's not like I only talked to him because he was in Normal Boots. But he turned, pulled out a notebook and some pens and scribbled away, thoroughly ignoring me. The air was stuffy. I tugged at the collar of my shirt, sweating. The girls kept looking over at me, their shoulders... excuse me, sorry. As if they were expecting something. I smiled hesitantly at them. They smiled back and started the conversation amongst themselves. The atmosphere was broke. I heaved a sigh of relief. What was up with these Normal Boots guys? John was really nice when I spoke to him, but PBG and Shane seemed to hate me. They were anything but normal. Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I waited for Mai to come to class, wanting desperately to tell her what happened. But when the bell rang and Miss Shizuka started teaching, Mai hadn't come. Oh, okay. There we go then. Class came and went, and the bell rang, and I was alone. PBG stared at me for the entirety of the class period, his face growing more and more menacing by the minute. That's weird. How his face wasn't stuck in a permafrown, I would never know. Shane and John, well, if he does too long, that's just gonna be how it is. Then your face kind of turns like that. One thing I want to mention, I'm really sorry about the katydids outside. They're super annoying. I hate them. But that's what we have to deal with. I've closed my curtains, so hopefully it's not too bad, but, sorry. Shane and John didn't bother talking to me as they left the classroom, and the other students paired up around me. Kakasu. Like to hide? Hey Mimi, would you like to engage in casual discourse this evening? Yeah, of course. Oh wait, her voice is like, yeah, of course. Well, why are you talking like that? Yeah, that's really weird. I gathered up my things and headed toward the dorm. With a sigh, I unlocked the door to my dorm room. As soon as the door opened, I heard, "Yay!"
What?
Wait, what? Maya and I lay in a heap on the floor. Wow. I'm glad you're. Now's the time to ask her, Hana. Now's as good a time as it. Actually, no, it's a really awkward time. Never mind. Don't listen to me. She wrapped her arms around my head and nuzzled. Now's the time, Hana. 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 What are you doing? Come look. She got up me and helped me to my feet. Without my face filling my vision, I saw that something had changed. Oh my goodness, the dorm room looked nothing like it had before. The posters and fairy lights were still up, but now the window had a pink curtains on it and cast a warm haze around the room. A brand new white carpet was on the floor. Pillows were piled high in a mountain on the top bunk of the bunk bed. Even our chairs were replaced with cushy leather ones. What happened here? Sorry I didn't tell you, but I wanted to surprise you. I thought this was coming yesterday, but it was delayed by a day. I wanted to set up to be a big surprise. So you just skipped class? I'm still not done though yet. Though. She gestured to some small potted plants arranged in neat rows on her desk. Want to help?
Yeah.
Do I ever? Okay. So now we got pot in our room. I don't know. We finished setting up the room, switching a few objects here and there, and told me, in order to better facilitate the feng shui, which Mai told me was excruciatingly important. She especially wanted to make sure our room was filled with reds and pinks, coupled items, though for what purpose I wasn't sure. I'm not. Yeah, I can get the coupled items, but I don't know why reds and pinks would specifically go together. I don't know. Just seems like that's her color preference or whatever. I don't know. We collapsed with heavy sighs on the floor and then heaved great big yawns. It's not even the end of the day yet, and I'm so tired. Me too. Wait! She shot up suddenly with a jolt. We should get some ice cream!
Really?
Ice cream? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, something to celebrate being roommates. Sorry, I read that wrong. Something to celebrate being roommates. There's ice cream here on the ice cream here on campus is genuinely good. I promise.
I don't know.
Why? It's ice cream, and I'm paying. Well, if that's the case, you've made an offer I can't refuse. Sweet, let's go. I don't know. Do they get I don't know. Whatever. I thought that they might get food cards, programs or something. Maybe not for snacks or something. I don't know. Whatever. The school shop was inside a building off the cafeteria, packed with instant noodles and giant bottles of soda. Students wandered the aisles aimlessly, clearly here more to spend time than money. Mai paid the cashier, and we grabbed our ice cream cones. Mine the one covered in sprinkles. Well, this is delicious.
Yeah.
Isn't it? We're lucky to have such good food on campus. This place would be awful if we didn't. Yeah, I agree. It sucks when you... Dude, I went to band camp, and, we would go to a college, and they always had, the fucking grossest fucking food in the cafeteria. The only thing eatable was, the cereal. And that was it. So I just, lived on cereal for a week. They had, they had ham that was, pearlescent. It looked like fucking mother of pearl on my fucking plate. What the fuck is wrong with this food? Can't you serve normal food? Anyway, I nodded, and I was about to respond when I noticed a commotion outside. Ooh, let's see what's going on. Mai grabbed my arm and dragged me outside. There, 3 boys were wearing normal boots jackets. Three boys wearing normal boots jackets were shouting at each other. Thank God, fucking Katie did. Each of their faces turning purple. This again? What are you talking about?
Mamma mia!
Okay. I'm clearly the one who possesses the proper masculine form. Yeah, right. I'm taller than you and more attractive to boot. Harumph. Come on, guys. Can you not see these muscles? Nick pulled back the sleeve of his jacket and flexed it. That's hard to do. Like, coat sleeves are, like, fucking impossible. Anyway. These guys go on and on about weird stuff like this. They're very energetic. Oh yeah? Josh got into the downward-facing dog yoga pose and grinned. Look at this butt. Just look at this. What I don't understand is why they don't just ask Jared. Or like anybody else other than themselves. Oh yeah? Paul kneeled low to the ground and took off at a sprint, heading straight for us. Yeah! Check this out! He sprang into the air in a graceful ballerina's leap, spinning through the sky, and finally came straight for me? Oh, we fell. When I opened my eyes, I was sprawled flat on the ground, covered in dirt. The dirt was cold, something cold and wet oozed into the top of my blouse. Hannah, are you okay? I sat up. Chunks of ice cream fell from my blouse to my skirt. What happened? You ran into someone, you idiot! My uniform. It's ruined. A few seconds of silence, then snickers rippled around me like the whining of the We are in a Preulist. My throat closed up, water stinging my eyes. No, not this again. Oh no, she's sad. I stood up and prepared to walk away with dignity when the entirety of the Normal Blues Club suddenly appeared in front of my face.
What's up?
What happened here? Seriously? Tears slid down my face. No, not here. I didn't want to cry in front of them. Toughen up, Hana!
Hey.
Hana, are you alright? I'm going home.
Hannah.
Wait, Hana? It's fine. I just want to be alone for now. It took all my will not to run back to the dorm. I immediately changed into my pajamas and climbed into bed, reaching for my stuffed rabbit. What am I gonna do if this ends up just like last time? Well, you're gonna be in for a shitty year. It happens. Mr. Bunny stared at me with big, lifeless eyes. I squished into my chest, losing myself in his soft fur. The door opened with a soft click.
Hannah.
Hana, are you okay? I rolled over in bed to face the wall, pretending to be asleep. Mai stood in the center of the room for a while, looking at me. Finally, she sat down at her desk and began to work at something. The sound of her pencil scratching against the paper stilled my mind. I don't know how many hours passed, but eventually I fell asleep. Aw, that sucks. But toughen up, Hana! I woke to my alarm beeping, feeling only the dread of please stop. Thank you. The hours to come. After the nightmare that was the ice cream incident yesterday, I never wanted to take another step outside my room. I curled up inside my blankets as my alarm went off. It was only the second day of school, and I felt the same as I did every morning at home. Mai, of course, was already up. I could hear her straightening her hair straightener claps shut every few seconds from across the room. I felt bad about letting the alarm go off for so long, so I slid my hand out of the covers to switch it off. Hana? Hana, get up, sleepyhead. I know you're awake. I didn't even have time to poke my head out before Mai's body slammed to the edge of my mattress, bouncing me up. She jumped from almost halfway across the room.
Morning.
Hi, you can't hide from Mai. Sorry. I was breathless, and I paused to calm my heart before speaking again. Are you worried about what happened yesterday? No one cares about it, Hana. I almost forgot about it myself. Why'd you bring it up, then? She must have seen my face. She brought an arm close around my shoulders and pulled me close to her. For real, though, we're gonna go to class, and no one's even gonna mention that you made a huge fool of yourself yesterday. Why are you being so mean? I didn't do anything. It was Paul, like, fucking ran into me with his fucking ballerina bullshit. He could have put that. Yeah, I agree. First time in this game, I actually agree with you, Hana. I'm kidding. It might have been a big scene, but it totally wasn't your fault. It was Paul, alright? Yeah, exactly. When you jump, you have to calculate your trajectory, just like I did now. Well, yeah. He could learn a lot from a master like me. Yeah, I agree, because he's kind of a doofus. I don't think I like him. Get dressed and cheer up. Get dressed and cheer up. I could bottle up your gloom and sell it to a wizard. And what if he used it for evil? You can't let that happen, Hana. Her smile was wide enough to bridge the gap between continents. You should do that. Go into international relations, Mai. The beginnings of tears pricked the back of my... Stop crying at everything, huh? I know you had a big upset yesterday, but you can't cry at everything, Hana. You can't. Toughen up. But this time they were for a different reason. I opened my closet and tried to avoid looking at the sad lump of clothing inside slathered with dried up ice cream. Why didn't you, I mean, I understand, if you didn't have time to, get it washed right away, but, why didn't you, at least, dump off the excess and, rinse it a little bit? I mean, it's gonna stain. I only had 2 uniforms, which cost my dad an entire month's... Shit, man. If I wasn't able to get the stain, then why didn't you wash it right away? It's gonna stain if you don't... Hana! Hana, you don't make any sense! I don't like being you. Okay, well, we're about to start the next day of school, but that's gonna be it for this video. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you in the next video, and goodbye to you all, sirs and madams, and everyone in between.